Hey guys, well, let's get into it. So today I'm reviewing the Air Max 270 Bowfin. These were released September 26th. Yeah, I believe, yeah, September 26th these were released. So I actually did try to get them, but my size actually sold out really quickly. So I was like, you know what, I'm not going to go on StockX and try to get the sneaker. I'm just going to wait. And I randomly came across a company called Stash on Instagram. And I saw that they posted this sneaker. And I was like, let me see if they have my size. And they did. I ordered them. So yeah, these are definitely different from my collection because they're bulky. Not as bulky as the trendy thing in the sneaker world, like this whole trend of bulky sneaker is popular, but these aren't as bulky. So for me, I always get more of a narrower shoe. This one is big in size, scale wise, but it's not bulky like where it's like heavy, because there's a lot of like bulky sneakers that are like trendy and they're super heavy. Like I actually saw a few pairs and held them and they're freaking heavy. These are lightweight sneakers. They're not heavy at all. Let's get into the detail of this shoe. Is the reason hence why I actually purchased them. Like I love the patchwork of this shoe. The upper is the mesh material. It's very durable. This sneaker is definitely for hiking, so the material is very durable. I've heard a lot of people ask, is this sneaker like water resistant? I don't want to say that it is, and I don't want to say that because I haven't tested it out, but just based off of material value of it, I can definitely say it definitely is water resistant, especially here in the toe box. You have the sheen material. It's actually not leather. I've been reading a lot of like details of this sneaker, and some of the details saying it's leather hits. There's no leather whatsoever on this shoe. Like I don't know why. Like some of the details I've been reading said leather hits, because this is definitely not leather material. It's like a it has a sheen. I don't want to mess the name up, but it has a sheen to it, but it's very tough material. So I'm thinking like when rain or water hits this shoe, it definitely will roll off. Now, if you submerge it, I'm not sure. Like this mesh material around here, you can hear it. It's like it's very tough material, which is for durability. You have the Nike check here that's woven in. Let's talk about something that's super obvious. Now, the another thing reason why I wanted to get this shoe is the lacing system. I think this is really dope. Nike calls this lacing system toggle. I don't know why, but it's basically a drawstring, which is really cool because you can control how loose or how tight you want the laces to be. And not only does the front of it, like this, control the front of the shoe, the strap doesn't control the front, but it also controls the side of the shoe too. Like you can determine how loose or how tight you want the shoe, and also the side of the shoe and the heel cup of the shoe. You can definitely feel that snug fit of that. I love that. And these straps definitely help with the tightness too, so they all work together. It's like a ecosystem, like they all work together. But yeah, I think that was really cool. Now that I'm talking about these strips that go along the side of the sneaker, these are actually Nike paid homage to an older sneaker called the Air Max Light 3s. They came out in 1997. So that's cool that Nike actually took an archive shoe and decided to put it on this new model. I like moments like that when Nike does that, because I know when in Air Max Day, Nike released a new sneakers like the Air Max 270, but also they did like a mesh up hybrid sneaker like the the Air Max Plus with the Vapor Max sole. I was not a fan of that at all, because or the Air Max 97 with the Vapor Max sole, like hybrid. I don't like that, because I don't feel like the Vapor Max sole fits with that silhouette. Like I think the Vapor Max sole definitely fits with its Vapor Max. Like you shouldn't put that on anything else. But anyway, but this is a moment when Nike has done that, and I like it. I feel like it works. And you can also see that they're paying homage to that sneaker. Also too, the name of the sneaker is called Bowfin. Like this colorway is I think it's called Phantom. Yeah, Black Phantom. That's the name of it. And this the name of the sneaker is called the Bowfin. So I wanted to Google the name Bowfin to see like why, what is the name and how does it connect to the sneaker? So a bowfin is definitely a fish that lives in water and can breathe above ground too, like a mudfish. When I looked at the fish, for me, I do see the connection to the fish because thinking of hiking definitely, fishing is involved. But also like just the shape of the fish kind of feels like the shape of the sneaker. Especially the front part, like if you look at that head of the fish, it definitely feels like that. And even the color of the straps here, like if you look at that fish, it definitely does have like a kind of stripe in the body of the fish. So I'm thinking that's me connecting it. I don't know if per se Nike had that thinking, but if so, it has to be because Bowfin. But I think that's really dope. Also like the fact that this is a sock sneaker. I could just put my foot right into the sneaker. I don't have to worry about it, tighten it the way I want to. I love the sock technology. I've always loved that. I think it's really dope. And also these little accent pieces on the shoe, super sick. Like I love the orange. Like the fact that this shoe is primarily white, tan, and black, but then you have this contrast color. The orange really pops. You see it in the Nike tab here, and also this little orange tab, and even in the inner sole it has the Nike logo, says Nike Air in the orange. And even on the sole you definitely have the orange here, and then the orange Nike swoosh. Now that we're on the sole, I might as well talk about it. If you notice, this sole is definitely has like it's ridges in it, and this ridges is definitely for when you're hiking and you're walking on gravel, walking on rocks, or walking off trail. This is definitely good for that, and that's why you see the ridges in the sneaker. Like they have a bunch of grooves in it, and it's good for traction, which is really cool. And also the Air Max 270 sole, I love it. The airbag, I love that they adapted that to the sole. Like the thing about the Air Max 270 that came out on Air Max Day, the one thing that is different between this air bubble and the original Air Max 270 bubble is that this bubble is slightly smaller. So it's not as big as the original Air Max 270. Now for me, I'm a short woman. And so when I had my Air Max 270s, the original ones, I felt the air bubble. Like you could feel the lifts slightly, because I'm sure I can feel like when I'm off the ground. But here's an even cushion for me. Like wearing these, like it's definitely an even cushion, and I like that. I like that they cut the air bubble down a little bit. It's still in a 260-degree angle, but the airbag is not as large, as it's slightly smaller. So I like that. Like overall, I think the sneaker is pretty dope. Like that's the reason why I got it. Very unique. One thing I would change if I designed this sneaker, I would have definitely, with this whole accent thing going on, I would have definitely made the airbag orange too, just to make it pop. Like I think it would have been super sick. Like just to break up all the black going on the sole of the sneaker. But other than that, that's the only thing that I would change about the sneaker. The fit is definitely comfortable. I actually wore them. And they are super comfortable, and I was in like a woodsy area too, so super duper comfortable. But the most important part for me is how you wear the sneaker. So you guys might think I'm a slightly crazy, but whatever. I create mood boards of outfits before I even purchase a sneaker, because I have to visually see what's it gonna look like when I wear it. So I created a mood board of an outfit, like this turtleneck I have on. I'll show you guys the mood board, and that visually gives me an idea of like how I could lay the sneaker based on the colors, the sock, and all that kind of stuff. So I want to show you you guys a clip of my full outfit laid out and how it is. Yeah, that's my thoughts on the sneaker. Let me know what you guys think, and I'm gonna show you a shot of my full outfit.